Uh-huh. I guess I've just walked home from the bus stop after midnight and I'm a little tipsy. Because here I am doing another installment of Every Metallica Song is Great, the third one. I'm trying to change up the albums a bit, otherwise I'll just get stuck in the loads, because I feel like that's my area of expertise. But there are many, many unsung Metallica songs that I have. I'm in a pretty good mood right now because my men's football team, the Port Adelaide Power, can the pair, won in a very, very good, fun, crazy game of men's football. It was a men's football match. And Gricky, Robbie Gray, the GOAT, kicked after the siren from the bound. Very exciting. Anyway, that's nothing to do with this, but can the pair. So, I'm not as drunk as I was last time, which was silly. I woke up the next day not even remembering doing it. But it came across alright. I was a bit glassy-eyed. Eyes are a bit better this time. Anyway, I'm just going to kick straight into it. I'm going to go to the... This is actually my least favorite Metallica album. But it's still great, because every Metallica song is great. And hence, every Metallica album is. But I was looking at the Metallica Reddit. They had one of those Song Survivor things they always do. And they were doing Death Magnetic. And it was like the second song voted off or something. And I was like, what is going on? Because this is legitimately my favorite song on Death Magnetic, the Judas Kiss, track 8. It's one of the greatest Metallica songs ever written. So let's just do it. There's like a million guitars going on in just that last little bit, and that's sick. And this is a very Death Magnetic thing to do, where they made every song just sort of crazy complicated. And sometimes it takes a while to get used to, but with this song it just seems to flow so well. And it has some of their heaviest ever riffs, so let's keep going. Sick riff, and it hits into a groove. That's fucking cool as balls. Heavy. That's sick. I feel like that riff there almost ties into, like, say, an Atlas Rise style riff that they came back to later. It's got the pull-offy thing, like, sounds like it's probably the 3rd fret, like a Fuel. And yeah, just smooth as fuck. When the world has turned its back, when the days have turned pitch black, when the fear of ducks your tongue, when the fire's dead and gone. So what now? Where you go out here? When you think it's all said and done. When you on the Oscar side, selfish written dead goodbye. And the drumming that Lars does there is sick. Down, 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 down. Ah. Twisting on the turn again, when the pieces never fit. So what now? Where go I here? When you think it's all said and done. Bow down, sell your soul to me. I will set you free. Pacify your demons, bow down. Man, that chorus could be on Kill 'Em All. Just the riff underneath, the straight frickin' punch to the face, bow down! Just good shit. Surrender unto me, submit infectiously, sanctify your demons. That little trunching is almost like a shotgun sort of thingy. I'm Australian. Guns aren't really big in our culture, so I'm just going off video games and the idea of a pump action, but it's got that sort of a vibe to it. Or in like Year and a Half, when James is trying out all the different sounds and he's got that thingy. Whatever that is, it's a gun. But yeah, just reminds me of that.
When the storm was black, your sky, intuition crucified. When the eagle drips your rain,
and this bit is
a living flame. So what now? We're going.
Can you hear the bass under that? It's just grinding. Might be the best part of that hill. It's got this emptiness to it. Here we go, try it again.
So what now? We're going. When you think it's all said and done.
Rob. Thank you, Rob. Back into this chorus.
Bow down. Sell your soul to me. I will set you free. Pacify your demons. Bow down.
I should play this song way more often. Like, this chorus is a pure sing-along girl.
Sanctify your demons.
Imagine the crowd right here.
Into abyss. You don't exist. Cannot resist the Judas Kiss.
This is where the song starts to get a bit nutty, because this is a very Death Magnetic thing. It's very a Justice for All thing as well, where they just went, let's just see where we can push the song. Just huge middle bits and bridges, and this song actually has one of my all-time favorite Hammett solos. It's a long solo too, but it just keeps, kind of reminds me of Disposable Heroes, where it just keeps building in a different, anyway. Devil's Dancing. Sorry, I haven't said much, but I love this solo so much. Here we go. Shredding. That kind of almost, this is going to be a weird thing to say. That kind of almost reminds me of, like, if you listen to the No Life Till Leather demo, and, like, Mustaine just has no sort of, what's the word? Like, no filter. He just shreds constantly. And I prefer Kirk's solos on Kill 'Em All, but there's something about that energy of just like, how many notes can we fit into a solo? And this has got that as well.
Judas lives, recite this vow. I've become your new god now.
10 out of 10. If you don't like that, suck my balls, you already know. Here comes the best part of the solo. It sort of sounds almost wrong. Like a wow, wow, wow. And you think he's done, he's like, fuck no, man. I keep going. I keep going. And this bit reminds me a lot of Load sort of stuff, and that's near and dear. Yeah.
Followed you from dawn of time.
Just, that solo goes for like 2 minutes. It's fucking crazy. Check it out.
Towers hit the ground. Lured your children never found. Helped your kings abuse their crown. In the heart of the
Nice
evil
little build.
man, plant the seeds
Like, you know what?
of my own
We need one more
plan.
chorus.
Strong and
We need to punch this
powerful
fucking
will
hole. We need to
find
punch it in the
peace of
fucking
me
butthole.
and all. Inside you also bow down. Sell your soul to me. I will set you free. Pacify your demons. Bow down. Surrender unto me. Submit infectiously. Sanctify your demons into abyss. You don't exist. Cannot resist the Judas Kiss.
Can't help but just have one more fucking... Yeah. Sick. That's so good. That song is actually so good. It's one of those ones that almost gets past you that it's an 8-minute guy, but then most of the fucking shit on Death Magnetic is like that. And Saint Anger, I guess. Longer than it seems. That one needed to be 8 minutes because there's nothing out of that I would cut. It flies by, but it also, I think a lot of it is the fact that it's got the 2-minute solo in the middle. Yeah, I think that's the best song on Death Magnetic. Judas Kiss should be a fucking staple of the Metallica live show. And that was my third video on why every Metallica song is great. If you didn't realize how good that song was until now, you're welcome, because that should be in heavy rotation in your Metallica listening experience. Until next time, yeah. If you want to hear specific songs, keep throwing them at me. I'll get to them, but for now, Sawyer.